I need some hot coffee. My coffee needs to be warmed up. Oh my goodness. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right, there. Stop making all that noise. Oh, yeah, I was refreshing my coffee. Hey, Sabrina. Okay, no problem. We're here for a couple hours. Hello, Loretta. Hi, Feline. Mystery abounds. How you doing? I was just saying to Jennifer, I miss doing the readings, these live streams. I started to set up over there, like where it works, and Tom. Well, I said Tommy's here, and he said, "Well, I just won't go online and see how you make out there, you know." Oh, look, it's a long one too. You son of a bitch. Come on, baby, catch. I got two smudges of one in one here. There's a campfire if I ever seen one. They always remind me of a campfire, and I should have recharged my lights. They're really, really low. They'll be dead, but they'll be done before we'll be done. Won't have any lights behind me. Boys, that's a nice burn. That's a lovely burn. We're almost there. Yeah, everybody likes the crackling, eh? Look I still got that orange light. This is awful. We rebooted the modem and everything. Rebooted the computer twice. Rebooted the modem. Actually, more than once again. 3 times with the modem. And I'm still getting this blackout. I don't know. Oh, I need this so bad. I've had a rough couple of days. And I mean a rough couple of days. I'm not even doing this right. I didn't unpack my cards. And it's important that they get smudged and refreshed. That's important to me. I don't feel right unless they've been done properly. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Alright. Let's smudge the Oracle of the Mermaids. I'm going to do that for all you wide-eyed lovers out there. Hey, stars. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? How you been? Okay. And my Oceanic, of course, as well. I don't know where the outside of that went. There it is. It must have just fallen off. Kind of scared me for a minute there. Where are my cards? Okay, there. And now we'll do the oceanic. Give them a real good soaking in a dosing. Yeah, it's a nice smudge. They say the more smoke that the smudge puts up, especially for me, like for reading, I still don't have that green light. I still don't have it. I don't know what the problem is here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Everything's fresh. Shouldn't be doing this. Okay, you guys got your picture back then, obviously. Thanks, Mystery. I like it. Not too bad. Been away for a few days here, and glad to be back. Because I get curious. I wonder what everybody's up to when I'm not here. It's like, I wonder what that person's doing. I wonder how they made out with this, and, you know. So I do, like, I wonder about the people, you guys, kind of thing. Oops, I almost broke Lilith. Okay, Lilith, speaking of, it's your turn. My beauty. My beauty. There we go. Okay. And selenite always needs a little boost. There's still so much more to burn here. Not all of it burned. That's a sage that's what's left. Look at this book that was given to me. And my friend Linda came down last week. She spent the night. She never comes empty-handed, ever. If she doesn't have something for me, she's got it for the dog, the cats, sometimes all of us. And I look like I should be setting off smoke alarms in here with the smoke that the smudge is putting up. Keep an eye on it so it doesn't get carried away. Here was the weird part. She said, this was in the house when we bought it. Very weird. Because it's autographed to her. Where are my flipping glasses? Sorry, guys. I'm not more organized here. There they are. They don't do me any good behind the camera, that's for sure. There we go. Okay. And it was, well, she says, I don't know anything about it. April 16th, 2016, for Linda, enjoy and many adventures. Enjoy the many adventures, Paul Bro. She said, you're into that. You're the first person I thought of. She said, so I brought it for you. And it's called Your Enlightened Soul, is what it's called. So I'm going, she was like, oh my God, I'd never get through it. The printing is too small. And it is. It is severely, it is tiny, tiny, tiny printing. And I said, there must be 1,000 pages here, but there isn't. I'm like, somebody counted these pages because there's more than 394 pages here. There's got to be. But I'm not going to sit and count. Anyways, Your Enlightened Soul is the essential companion for those on the quest for spiritual insight. This book sheds volumes of light upon the ancient and honorable practices that compromise what we call the occult. These abilities, often regarded as being so mysterious and arcane as to be known and understood by only a select few, are presented here by Paul Bro, the author Paul Bro, in the form of short stories and essays, and are done so in a manner that is relevant to all people and germane to all lives. Whether just beginning your quest for spiritual wisdom or whether you've come full circle in your pilgrimage, Your Enlightened Soul is a beautiful and truthful compliment to your journey. And it goes on, and it's just full. If I could find some of the graphics in here. It's just, I'm going, what is this? What's that? There's a couple. There's some with like their charts. And there's some poetry in here as well. The Secrets of Power. A human being is like a driver in a chariot. The immortal soul is the driver. The chariot is the body. And the reins of the chariot are wisdom. So they kind of, I don't know. Then I find out that I know one of the artists in this book. I know him. He's even on my friends list on Facebook. I've read for him. And I'm going, no way. Then I get reading the smaller stuff, you know. And Jesus, he's local. He's local, and I had no idea. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, and this book was in copyrighted in 2001, and Canadian it was $25 then. So, but anyway, that's I don't know. It'll be a while before I pick that up. So, hi, Kath. Hi, Susan. How you guys all doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let's deal up a card and get an overall energy for the readings here tonight. I'm just going to pull one card just for an overall energy. Warm the cards up as well. And see what we're going to get. I want an overall energy for this evening over these readings. Even mini readings. That's what we want. We want an overall energy. I may try coming on early. Maybe not tomorrow. If not the next day, I'm going to try in the afternoon. Just to see what happens, you know. One more. It's the overall energy, Spirit, for these readings ahead of us this evening. Can we get a general overall energy? Can we? King of Pentacles, trust. All about trust. All right, I will. I shall trust. Interesting. Very interesting. Nice. Good stuff, as they say. Good stuff. Yeah. I like Pentacles overall. I don't know about anybody else, but I kind of like, they're one of my favorite suits is Pentacles. They always, almost always bode well. Good energy. Just nice. Really nice. The King of Pentacles. It's all about helping and trusting in the greater powers, giving of oneself. Beautiful, beautiful. So I take it it's going to, that's what I took it personally. I don't know why, but I did. And it was like I was being told, don't ask us questions like that, just trust. Trust in the process. Trust in the process. Hello, Linda. Happy belated birthday, I think. Was it your birthday this week, last week? Around this time? Hi, Planet Janet. Yeah, that was a good card, Jennifer, wasn't it? It was. It was. Oops, got my cards all mixed up here somehow. How'd I do that? How'd you do that? I don't know how that happened. No idea. There. I fixed it. Oh, that sage, that white sage smells so nice, I gotta tell ya. No nature spirits? What you mean, Jen? No nature spirits. Planet Janet. I just like it. It sounds like a female superhero with the cape and the whole 9 yards and the tights, you know. I screwed it up again. What's going on here? Cards are messing with me. Somebody's messing. Don't mess with me. Spin my head around. Spit out pea soup. No. Yeah. I just got my green light now. That's how long that took. What's up with that? And there's nothing else running. That's crazy. Hello, Michelle Price. Planet Janet. And I see her with long red hair. Wavy. That's what I see. I don't know what you look like, but that's what I'm seeing is, you know, done with the tights and the whole bit and the hard body and built like a brick shed house with none of the bricks missing, you know, as they say. And long red flowing hair and a long red cape. That's what I see. Oh my goodness. Planet Janet. It's a cute nickname. I think it's cute. Oh, that sage smells good. That's still smoldering just beautifully. Just beautifully. I ran out of candles. Well, I've got some of the, you know, the what are they? 8-inch ones, but I don't like them burning behind me. They make me nervous. The tall one, I usually have one planted right in front of me here. I don't tonight. So I got another different scented candle. It's very lovely. It's long, is it? I don't know about superheroes. That, well, you know what? In the real world, women that are still kicking, alive and kicking, and they got a lot of gray hair, and they've got maybe, you know, wrinkles, the whole bit. They are superheroes. I don't give a shit what anybody says. And I'm not one of these big raw women this, women that. I hate that. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you probably, you're right into that. But some people, their memes that they repost on Facebook, and it's constant. It's all about women's rights and women's this and goddesses this and goddesses that. And I am so not like, I'm just like, kind of like, I'm a middle of the road human being, you know? And not all men are bad. They're not. There's some good fathers out there, dedicated fathers, right? And they're good husbands. They're what we picture. And is everything perfect? Absolutely not. But there is many, you know, nasty females either as nasty males. I think it pretty much works its way out. So, okay, you sent it. Okay, Linda, one moment. Let me check here. And I see it. And I'll look and see if you left a note on it. Let's see. Overall energy. All right. And thank you so much, Linda. That's very, very, very generous. Okay. Thank you. I think life between men and women. This is for Linda Lavadieu, and she's wanting an overall energy in this moment. You're an earth sign. Ah, I'm water. I'm water. It's Cancer. This is for Linda. She'd like to have an overall energy, please. Can you just kind of pop in and show us what's what for Linda? Is your name Linda? No. Your name's Little Bear. It's not Linda. No, not that Linda. Oh my God, I forgot. That's my... He loves her. No, she's not here, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I can't say the L word around him. He loves her. Makes me jealous. He loves her so much. He does. But she's like the grandma that comes to visit. You know what I mean? She's always got goodies for her. Yeah, so he sees me every day. Yawn. You're a stop sign. Jennifer, that's cute. That's really cute. One more run through here. Miss Lavadieu. I'm going to call you that because it's upsetting my dog. He's going, why are you talking about... I don't see her, so I'll call you by your last name. All right, here's the card I'm turning over for your overall energy. Ms. Lavadieu. Nice card. 2 of Wands. Envision is what we have. vision. This is a good card. It's not bad at all. It's two coming together as one, of course. And like the Two of Cups, it's about partnership. It's about a meeting of the minds, and sometimes it's about finding your person, if you know what I mean. It's wands, of course. So it's about practical things in life. It's about business. It can be about business. It can be especially about travel. Wands represent travel big time most of the time. But this Two of Wands for you, Ms. Lavadieu, is highlighting romance and partnership. Okay? So you may meet a new partner or hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in or out of the workplace. It shows you connecting with another person on a level that's not every day. That's really sad. That's really sad, Lynn. Oh my goodness. The card is saying it could take a route as well of you meeting somebody, or you're connecting with somebody the way you haven't connected with others. This is going to bring you some rewards into your life. You will be broadening each other's horizons, and you're going to see just what you can achieve. I don't know what that's about. You're being encouraged to do something to nurture your own interests as well, such as hobbies or this sort of a thing, projects. The advice is look for those around you who will share your vision. Work together for the greater results if you find yourself in a situation like that. Partnership and creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration are the others on this card. I'm going to pull for you, though, because of your situation. I'm going to pull one of our Oracle of the Mermaids. Let me shuffle that up. Okay. All right. Thank you for being here, Sabrina. Nice to see you again, and happy to see you. And thank you very much for the support. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you to take a few minutes out. Thank you. This is for Linda. Oops. You didn't hear me. Isn't that awful? I can't. It's the L word now. I can't say it. Jumped right up on me when I said it the first time. He was poking his paws into me, giving me this look of where, what's going on with her? Yeah. All right, I'm going to cut right here. I have to check something here for a minute. My lights are almost dead behind me, too. Oh, well. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to cut right here. Hi, Deb. How you doing, Deb? Yamaya, Grandmother Ocean, and Primordial. Let me see here. One moment. Doodly doodly doo. Wrong window. That's my son. One moment. So let me look her up in the book. She is card number 34. Yemaya. Yemaya. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. Yemaya, card 34. Let's see what she's got to say for you, Miss L. Alrighty then. Feeling drawn to underwater or sea peoples, archaeology, exploring the past, truly ancient history, alternative Earth, and off-Earth history, understanding the power of the sea, and respecting deeply female divinity in all its forms, human, animal, and all creatures. And believe it or not, that's why I don't like the way they write here. It's wrong. That was one sentence. That whole paragraph was one sentence. Exploring your own power and exploring what you can birth and empower. Understanding the landscape and seeing the divine in the curve of the hill and in the belly of the mountain and the womb of the sea. Developing an interest in Santeria, Vodou, the lines which blur across belief systems. Looking to become more primal, to reconnect with your ancient self, taking care of yourself at a very ancient and deep level, and beginning to relate to people's deeper self rather than their social and often constructed self. Third eye and crown chakras highly activated, yet sacral and base chakras powerfully grounded and flowing too. Okay, I said I was going to read it and I did. That's enough of that foolishness. Linda, it just shows you you got some kind of project here going on between you and somebody else. There's some kind of connection going on here between you and somebody else. You could be working on something together. You're sharing something that you're both working on. The two of wands. This could have to do with travel. Very, very likely. It would not be a surprise. Maybe you're planning a little trip off with somebody else, a friend, this sort of a thing. Maybe just the girls, kind of a thing going on. But it shows you and somebody else, you're working for a common goal. You're sharing some kind of a common goal here with somebody. Your bear is sleeping? Oh, I think, yes, mine is too. Under my chair. Shh, he's under my chair. But it's a good card. I feel activity. I feel you keeping busy. I feel you in a good frame of mind, a healthy state of mind. I feel all that for you coming through. I see you smiling. You're feeling extremely productive, like you're getting something done. You're feeling useful. This card's all about you, but there's one other person there, and they're working with you on something. So, yeah, puppies be sleeping. Yeah, Jennifer. How about I shake the little treat bag in the middle of the house and watch all the cats come out from everywhere? I'll wait till you get them all in bed first. So there you go. This is a good card for you. It does. It shows you moving forward. Shows your energy is kind of high. It's in a good place. You're feeling very positive. And as I said, you're feeling productive and you're feeling useful. So there you go. Thank you so much again, Linda. Very generous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's beautiful. Okay. I thought we had go tonight. Is this not Wednesday? This is Wednesday. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I thought we'd be busy as all get out. Holy lifting, it's a slow one tonight. My goodness, Linda, how long has it been since he's been home? Everybody's lagging again. Now, Jennifer and I both asked for good readings tonight and good energy and the whole bit, and well, you got to have them in order to do them, so. Not going to, what did I say? Ah, yes, yes. Keeping it light. I was trying. I was trying. Oh, he's awake and he's messing around with my feet. Oh my goodness. It's alright. Don't worry about it. It's alright. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know, maybe I'm the one. I don't know. Jennifer, you tell me I never lag. But I don't know, the room just seemed to die or freeze or something here. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Sharita. How you doing, girlfriend? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I sent Tom there into town for a little bit, and I told him to pick one up for tonight, and he didn't. We don't have like you guys do. It's a little chilly tonight. You know, we haven't had any really cold nights, and I don't know why I'm feeling the cold today. I got a chill, and I just couldn't get warmed. Honest to goodness, I got the heat on here beside me and a sweater on. It's not that cold. It's about -8 Celsius, so yeah, 300. See, we don't have lotteries like that here. We have 649. We have Atlantic. That's just for our area, and we have Tag if you want to buy it. It's an extra. And Lotto Max. And 3 weeks ago, it was 77 million, and that's the biggest Lotto Max they've ever had. And one couple, well, they're like middle-aged too, whatever, you know, they're older, right? They won it, the whole thing. He didn't tell his wife at first. He was going to keep it a secret. And he couldn't stand it, and he woke her up in the middle of the night out of a deep sleep to tell her they were multimillionaires. Is it cold in the UK? Oh, yeah, really. Yes, okay, yeah, Kath Bowring, yes. You guys aren't that far down the coast from me, not really. So, he's been gone 3 months. Wow. Poor thing. That must be hard. They're saying there's supposed to be a big storm coming this way on Sunday, but we'll see. Sunday's a ways off yet, so. I think New York is... Somebody once told me if you drive it through from here to there, it's a 9-hour drive. So, but the weather, we pretty much get the same weather. It moves up the coast there. So yeah, had a $2 scratch off win. Tom went to get Saturday's Powerball. They said the picks closed at 9, so didn't want me wasting their money. Yeah, yeah. Sunny side up. How you doing? We're going to do the New York thing here now. I'm going to have to heat my coffee back up. They don't close till 10? Yeah. You can't buy them here after 9 p.m. at night either. So they shut the machines right down. We're all doing just fine, sunny side up. We're doing just fine. We've been away for about 5 days. That's my fault. I actually start missing all the regulars. I wonder what they're up to and what's going on with them and stuff. So it feels good to be back. We got Planet Janet. 5 to 10 centimeters according to the Weather Channel. Quispam, you're from Quispam. Oh, are you Janet? You my Janet? From the group? Because I didn't know. It's up on top of the microwave, Jennifer. I've got so many wires and stuff. I need like something else to plug it into that's not right on top of me. Because I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 different wires running here, all plugged in everywhere. So, oh, Janet, well, welcome. Welcome. I had no idea. See, I can't even see. Yeah, yeah, it's not a person's face for your profile picture, Planet Janet. Well, I should have known. Should have known. Should have known. Okay. That's good. You've been posting some pretty cool stuff in the group the last couple days. Some good stuff. There was one there, I was just scrolling through and I clicked like and I wanted to say something. I wanted to say, I love this, and I lost it. So I'll go back in and look for it. Wonderful. I'm glad you're here, even just for the support's fine. Hello, Donna. How you doing? Oh, well, that's good. Get you in the mojo. Yeah. It's funny because I can be in the strangest moods. Felt a weird energy yesterday and the day before. I was gonna say something in the group. I said no. I won't bother, just keep it to myself. But just the strangest energy. I don't know what it was, but it felt off. It was something I never felt before. It didn't feel good, didn't feel bad, it was just weird. That's the only word I can come up with. But I tell you, I can be in a bad mood and nasty because I get there. I don't know what's wrong with me lately because my son's been around. He says, you haven't been that bad the past week or so, but before that, oh my God, you make me cringe. I hear how mad you get. He says, you get up and you're not even to the bathroom and you're cursing, swearing, and slang. I said, because I've just walked through dog piss or cat shit. That's why, in my bare feet. That's no way for anybody. Oh, it's still going to be a beautiful day. I'll just clean that up. I'm not a flippin' airhead. I'm an emotional, demonstrative. It's not emotional. What am I? The word that I'm looking for. I'm a very expressive person. So everything I feel comes out. It all comes out. Anybody not even awake, and the main thing is getting to the bathroom, right? You got to pee first thing, and you just stepped in some shit, the cat shit, right? And it's all over the bottom of my feet, and now it's like ground into the floor. I haven't even gone pee yet. I'm not even awake yet. Oh my God, this sort of a thing. Is that right, Deb? Wow. Yeah. Maybe. That could be. It could be the whole Jamaica thing with the earthquake and everything. Yes, it could be. You think so, Janet? I hope so. Just a passing thing, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little too real for some people. My sun sign is Cancer. I'm a Cancer through and through. And my rising is Libra, and my moon sign is Virgo. There's quite a combination in there. -20 in Ottawa. Wow. That is cold. That is cold. Thank you, Janet. I will trust. You say so, I will. Oh, it just like, oh my God. And it's just like, what kind of day is this going to be? You know? And it seems to go, well, it's like the law of attraction says, right? Like, if you get out of bed in the morning, you stub your toe. And if you freak right out and it's not a good freak out, it's a bad one. It just seems like it just escalates all day long. It seems to be one thing after the other. That's why I freeze and I go, oh my God. I've been trying to keep calm and talk to myself. Don't lose it. Keep calm. Talk to the universe like I normally do. Help me out here. I need you to keep me calm. This sort of thing. So tonight's at 6:49, is it? Yeah. Oh, you've got 2 daughters. Oh, okay. They're both Cancers. That's lovely. Yeah. So anyways, I think I got a couple of requests for reading here. Just bear with me one moment. No, stay logged in. Don't log me out. Let me refresh. Yeah. Somebody's coming knocking. Donna! Donna Spanier and then Christine Thomas Art after her. So it's just you two. So Donna, you're first up. My interview is tomorrow. Is it really? Oh my. Donna's big interview's tomorrow. Let's see what Tarot's got to say. This is cool. Had a dream of my mom who passed away. She held my hand. We went for a walk in the grass. She told me she was dead. Oh my goodness. 2 years and a day apart. Yeah, Janet, my 2 younger boys are 1 day, 1 year less a day. So for 1 day of the year, they're both the same age. So I know, and they couldn't be more. They couldn't be. It's like they're not even from the same family. I swear. I swear. Jennifer's in Cleveland too. Okay, Kim. Yeah, really, those 2. The other one, the oldest boy, he's 3 years older than the second one. So. Okay, how's Donna's interview going to go tomorrow? She's coming up for the big interview. How do you shut Cortana off? It pops up on me and I can't get rid of it. What an annoying thing it is. They've been called that before, Irish cousins. Okay. How's Donna going to do at her interview tomorrow? She's going to get that job. Give us some direction here. Donna's asking, how's this job interview going to go for tomorrow? Good night, Kim. Best wishes to you. Hello, Darlene. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck right here. You think you're ready? Wow, the King of Swords and ambition. Well, that's heading in the right direction. That's what it shows. It's showing your ambition there is there. That's what's fueling you. So, my coffee. I should have plugged in that little heater thingy, cup warmer. I should have, but I didn't. I don't really want to fight with it right now. Come here. This card shows a very strong leader in a professional career. They speak of him in the male sense of gender doesn't necessarily has to be so. But it shows he's a great strategist. He has charm and ambition, but can exert pressure too. As he's impatient to succeed, he can be relied upon to offer calm, logical judgment. Another meaning is that illegal issues may need your attention just now. If this king comes up and you are resonating with it, take a logical approach. This is a time for mental agility, not emotion. That fits very well. Very, very, very well. Take a logical approach. Emotions don't come into play here at all, not on a job interview. And it's telling you take the logical approach. This is a time for mental agility. You'll be needing to speak on the spot kind of thing. So you can't practice that. You know, you don't know what the questions are going to be, the whole bit. So you know you're gonna have to be thinking on your feet. Just be honest and direct, make eye contact. And as we were talking about, I think you mentioned, I think it was with you, said don't be bringing a coffee into the place with you. Don't do anything. Be very, very professional. So this is within the same company. I think that's what we were talking about. You act like you just walked in off the street. Shake their hands when you go in. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the chance for you know, and shake their hands. I don't care if you have coffee with these people, you know, every day. Treat them like it's a real, true, and it is an interview because they're gonna view you that way. Yeah. You remain professional from the very moment you sit down and wait your turn to be called in. Remain professional the whole way through. Professional, pleasant, confident, you know. You leave them basically like I could do a lot of good for the company. I could do a lot of good in this position. Lead them without saying it. Don't say you need me, but you want them to feel like they could really use you. That's the air that you're trying to put off. So, the advice of the card, look to the facts before you make a decision. And your keywords are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decisions, strength, justice, support. I'm still going to ask Lilith, but I think I already know what she's going to say. Yeah, I know she will. I'm pretty sure she will. I'm pretty sure. And act excited about a new position, the newness that'll bring as well. Be wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, let me see. Okay. This is for Donna Span. You're still within the one card, one question parameters here. She has that job interview coming up tomorrow. Is she going to do well in the job interview? Is Donna going to do well in her job interview tomorrow? There she goes. She's saying a big, fat, resounding yes. She's dead on, too. She's not swaying one way or the other. Look at that. That's a nice swing. Is she going to be awarded the position that she's interviewing for tomorrow? Is she going to be awarded the position? She's going to win the job? Well, she's saying yes. I think you are too. I think you're going to do just fine. I really do. Okay. I'll get to that in a bit. With your eyes crossed. That's what she's saying. You just believe it. You just believe it. Talk to the universe tomorrow. Okay? Keep an open connection with the universe and say, just guide me in the right direction in this interview. Speak through me so that I use the right words to make the best impression. And the whole bit, show excitement about doing something new and new responsibilities. You're really looking forward to the idea and what you've got to offer to the position as well. So yes, please do let us know, Donna. Don't keep us in suspense. Hey, the fact that you got on first is a first. Tonight you were the very first reading. That might be a bit of a sign saying you're coming up number one. Yes, red and black, very strong, powerful colors. Okay, thank you so much again, Donna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. I want to go in and Christine Thomas Art. Let me see if your question's posted here or not. I got a good feeling about it. I think you're going to ace it. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, wait. Oh, my gosh. I didn't do Linda. No, I did her. It was a general card. I did Linda. I did do Linda, but okay, maybe she wasn't first, but or she was first. I'm sorry. Yeah. Where was I? I was right in the middle. There's the question. Okay, is Christine here? Christine, are you here? Yeah. Yeah, but Donna, I guess because she was first in PayPal. That's why I went by that. I forgot about Linda. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to. There you are. There you are. All right, let me read your question. I met a lovely man at one of the art classes that I teach, and I felt a real connection. I asked him about taking the class, and he said it's better than going on dating sites. That's sweet. He wanted to meet people. Was that for me or just a statement? He's only 3 years older, but I do know men close to my age who are looking for younger women. I don't want to fantasize when it isn't a viable option of a relationship. What do you get on this connection? I'm a Virgo, he's a Gemini. Alrighty. Okay. Not with the middle finger, no. Okay, Christine. What's going on with the guy in the art class with Christine? Is he showing an interest in her? Or was he just making a general statement saying he was looking to meet new people, it was better than going to a dating site? We can get some direction here for Christine. Get some direction for Christine. Was the art student making a direct comment to her in a personal way, or was it just a general statement about him meeting someone? Yeah. Love is in the air. Everywhere I turn around. Okay, let's see. We'll pull 2 cards for you too, Christine. I'll pull the mermaids. I'm going to cut right here for the oceanic. Okay. And then we'll do one of the mermaids. Okay, another one, and then I'll cut. The hell is that? My house cracked and there was a great big rumble went over my house. I don't know what the hell that was. That was weird. It's not doing anything out there. It's a clear night. All right. I don't know what to tell you. We got the Knight of Pentacles. He represents loyalty here. He represents loyalty. I'm gonna have to pull Lilith in on this. I know I am. He's a good card. There's nothing wrong with him at all. He's a beautiful card. He's not dashing. He's very slow. He's very steady. Plans his moves with care. He may not be charming, but he is loyal and trustworthy. Any offer he makes can be taken seriously. He often appears in readings to show business, investments, and good projects that have a good future potential. In property, he's associated with choosing the perfect home. This is the right time to make a serious discussion about your long-term future. See, this goes even way beyond order, planning, trust, work, property, investments. If that's representing him, it just shows the type of person he is. He's not the type of man that sits around and has nothing. He's always got something on the go, something cooking on the back burner, kind of a thing. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Weird. Just weird. It's still not answering your question, but he can be taken seriously. This is someone that doesn't move real quick. He plans his moves with care, very special care, very methodical, thinks everything through. He's a man that knows what he wants, he knows what he likes, he knows what he doesn't like, and let's just move on. Let me pull Soul Cage is the card that we pulled here. This Mermaid Oracles, it's about love and romance and all that good stuff. So I thought I'd pull one for you. Let me see. 24, 24, 24. There we go. Divination. All right. Well, here's what the card says. Soul Cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Feeling trapped, restricted, squeezed, or limited? You may be within the confines of a soul cage. The soul cage is every compromise you've ever made that cut a little of your soul off. Every time you lied to keep the peace. It is a job that you took because you thought you could never make a living doing what you love. It is every piece of unnecessary insurance we are sold, every time we are told to live in fear, and every time we are encouraged by our culture to live as though we are in great danger. This card and the Marrows now ask, do you wish to free yourself from the soul cage? It need not be done all at once, for there are many bars and many chains and many locks, but little by little, they will help you to rediscover the joys of living according to the stories the soul wants you to tell, and you will be free. Whatever any of that means. Hold on a minute. So we're going to ask Lilith. We are going to ask Lilith. Let's see here. Hold on, Christine. Hold on. She'll give the final say. If this gentleman has his eye on you, he gives his way of telling you, hey, I'm available. You know, you don't really know him. He doesn't know you. He's somebody else in the class, kind of a thing. But there are subtle things that you can get your thing across that, yeah, you might be interested, you know, kind of a thing. So the question for Christine is this. Student in the art class that she teaches has said taking an art class was better than going to a dating site, and he's looking to meet new people. Was he trying to tell her something in a personal way? Was he letting her know that, hey, I'm available and I'm kind of interested, and what about you? And wanting feedback, getting you, feeling you out in a way? Is the man interested in Christine? Is he showing an interest in Christine? Is she going to end up going out with him for coffee or anything like that? Are they going to socialize outside of the classroom? And she's saying yes. They're a possible boyfriend in the mix here. She said possible for sure. There's possibilities for sure. There's the thing with tarot and things like, well, Lilith. Things can change. We're the masters to some extent of our own destiny and what we play out. Here's my take on all that. Free will, destiny, does it exist? Is it whatever? I believe we're not an accident. We're not a mistake. None of us are. We're sent here for a reason, for a purpose. Predestined. Some things are pre-written. We start our life at one point. We work our way through, right? Until we get to the very end of the road. But along the way, all the different trails and all the different paths, and we get nudges sometimes from the universe. Go this way. Go up that way. And we go, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. But everything, all the signs are pointing for you to go in this direction. That's destiny trying to give you a nudge to go that way. But for some reason, sometimes we don't want to. We want to go that way. There's something else that's drawing us, right? Here's the thing. It doesn't really matter which way you go. Universe tries to make every experience we have as rich and as full as it can be. So we'll nudge us in that direction. When we choose to go this way, the lessons will be different. They'll be learned a different way, collected a different way than they would have been this way. So go ahead and follow the other road. Here's the thing, and it's almost like a joke on us. We will struggle with these things, which way to go, what to do next, what action to take, how to think, how to absorb, how to take something. But the thing is, in the bigger picture of your life, you're going to end up exactly where you were supposed to be in the very end, in that moment, in that place is where that's your destiny. And it will play out no matter which way we go or what changes. But we can make changes between here and then. There's the thing, right? It doesn't matter. Whatever's pre-written is where we're going to be. Anyway, that's how I look at it. Yeah, he's connected. I know he has to make his decision. Let's see here. So she's saying, yes, he's showing an interest in you. His way of, I wouldn't push it. Do you know what? If there's something meant to be here, it's going to happen under the most natural occurring circumstances. It's just going to unfold on its own without anybody even trying. So, yeah. But, you know, be yourself around him. If you feel to respond to him in a certain way, then by all means respond to him. Do you know what I'm saying? Play it second by second to follow his lead. This sort of a thing. Oh, no, thank you, Christine, again, for being here, and thank you for the question. It's very, very interesting. But she, and so is the cards, are saying the same thing. I see a friendship, if nothing else there, a very camaraderie, a good exchange, give and take, a good dialogue, a good balanced, healthy energy. And it's always exciting to get to know somebody new as well. I think if you're meant to be there, you're going to gravitate towards each other. He wouldn't be telling you that he's looking to meet new people. It's better than a dating site. He's telling you he's looking for somebody new. He wouldn't have told you that if he wasn't attracted to you in some way, shape, or form. It just wouldn't happen. You know, he would have said it to somebody else, right? So, and he probably sees you as a very strong, independent female. He likes that. You're out doing things, and you both have one common ground right off the get-go is art. So that's a beautiful thing. Are you kidding me, Janet? Really? I don't hear anything. Like it was just like it was like a rumble, like a big rumble. It's like it went right around the hole or over the house, and my house cracked. Like a big wind came up and the house cracked. There was a bit of a snap. Yes, she does. She does know his sign. Yeah. Okay, let me go up. And I know we've got somebody else here because I heard a couple of pings come through. There we go. Add your mobile number now. Not now. Never now. I don't own a mobile phone. I just don't. I don't. I thought I heard 2 pings, but maybe not. But I thought I did. Okay, Donna, you're back up again. Let me see. I'm hearing weird noises tonight. I don't know what's up with that. Huh. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. Thank you so much, Donna. Okay, there's something on my freaking deck. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Weird night. It's a very weird night. Ah, shoot. Okay. Okay, Donna. Thanks for being here. Yes, always trust your gut. Always, always, always. You won't have to even lift a finger. No come hither, no nothing. He'll come right to you if he wants you. It does. It's true. That's very true. I hope it works out for you because it sounds like it'd be fun. And it's always fun getting to know somebody new. You're going to leave it up to him. Yeah. Just don't play hard to get. Just be open, receptive. And he may feel comfortable enough to say, hey, Christine, would you like to go for coffee after class? And then it'll fall in place after that. Like bee to a honey. That's right. It's exciting. It's fun. Early beginnings of any relationship, they're always exciting and fun. Sometimes, Donna, I pick a dream apart. The first thing I do is atmosphere. What did the atmosphere of the dream feel like? And then take it from there. Um, and sometimes you can see a story being laid out within a dream and why you're having that dream. Oh, he's going to ask her to pose for a painting or a picture. That's a pretty good idea. That would be cool. What was your dream, Donna? Share it with us. And I mean, that's no age gap. 3 years is no flipping age gap at all. That's nothing. That's nothing. Atmosphere was preparing for a party and my mom came. Oh, okay. Planet Janet. It's funny. Okay, the dream that you talked about with your mom. Yeah. She was going out on a date. I remember you said that. Were you surprised? Was there a feeling of shock or uncomfortable or surprised or awkward when your mother told you? How did you feel about that when she told you that she was dating an old flame? What'd that feel like inside? That first initial reaction to it. You were happy for her. Just give me a minute. Anybody else want to chime in on this? Go right ahead. Um, does that bother you, Donna, that she was single? When you think about it, does it bother you a little bit that she was single for over 40 years? It's almost like subconsciously you're trying to give your mother the happily ever after, is what it sounds like. And it probably leaves you feeling a little unsettled, a little sad that she didn't. Um, you can be busy and happy, but still in your quiet moments when you're alone, lonely. You can have a really full life and still be lonely. Um, Maybe it's a part of you, Donna, trying to put her life to rest. Her life. So that you can settle it in your own mind, within your own spirit. Um, There's some kind of energy that's coming to you through that as well. That's just for you. Bring you some kind of peace, feeling of accomplishment, a feeling of completeness, a happy ending. That's right, Jennifer. Yeah. A lot of people would say, my life is so good in many ways. There's just that one little thing that I'm missing that would complete the whole picture, you know. So that could be, that's exactly what I was referring to. She was happy-go-lucky. She was very well-balanced, you know, a well-balanced, healthy-minded person, healthy outlook in life, a busy life, but maybe nobody knew that inside that she wanted her own person just for her. Wow. Maybe she's trying to tell you, Donna, as well. I just heard this, that you can believe in happily ever after. She's telling you they're real. There are real happily ever afters. They really exist. She had a man chase her. Good for her. And maybe she wants to instill some faith and more belief in you as well, that things can end in a good note. You know, at 83. Do you know in the nursing homes, and I only know this because a friend of mine, her mother's been in one for 5 years, and you think all the, a woman get jealous over her man if he's looking at another woman or any of the things that cause that, and it still goes on. Nursing home, there's one old guy, and he was 85, 87, something like that, and in a wheelchair, all hunched over, and he'd go room to room visiting the single ladies, right? And they were all fighting with each other. They're all ready to rip each other's hair out, what they had left of it, you know? It still goes on. It doesn't change. It doesn't stop. It doesn't change, which is interesting. This man visited, and it was supposedly was my friend's mother's boyfriend. And he snuck in one night in his wheelchair. He managed to get into bed with her. And then he slipped and he fell, and he was butt naked. He fell out of the bed onto the floor, and started hollering for help. And when she gets panicked or upset, she stiffens up and she can't move. And she's laying there all stiffened up. She can't talk. She can't move anything. She just kind of freezes. And they come in and caught them that way. My friend got a call from the nursing supervisor. Your mother and Mr. So-and-so were cohorting in the middle of the night, blah, 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 and that, blah, blah. What do you suggest we do about this problem so this doesn't happen again? And my friend came back and said, I suggest you get them a do not disturb sign for their door. They pay for their lodging there. They pay for everything. They each have their own room. They're both adults and they paid their dues in life. And if they want to play around a little bit with each other, leave them alone. The nurse didn't know what to say. She said, anything else? Because I'm busy. Kind of a thing. Wow. Yeah. No. It was hilarious at the time. We were howling. We were laughing so hard. We couldn't get over it. We really couldn't get over it. And then she finds out, my friend's mother finds out that he's visiting other women in the nursing home. So now there's this big noses out of joint. They see each other as competition at 80, 85, 87, 95. I'm not kidding you. She's competition. Calling each other nasty names, cat calls, the whole 9 yards. And she said something about the man flirting around with somebody else. She goes, good luck to her. He's got one foot in the grave already anyway. Yeah, skirt chaser, wheelchair chaser. Oh, we laughed and we laughed so hard. You might know her, Janet. Brenda Lee. You know Brenda? She manages the box office at what's called TD Station now, but was Harbor Station. And she's the manager there. I don't know, because we know some of the same people, which is weird, but yeah. Brenda Lee, just like the singer. Okay, maybe you know. You might know her. Yeah. They've got wonderful stories. You know that they are... I seen a meme on Facebook the other day, and it said something about every time an elderly person dies, it's a whole library gone. historical library, gone. They take that all with them. I don't see where your spelling's bad. I don't see anything at all. You look fine to me. Yeah, it's sad when an old person dies because they can just, I don't know, like when you get a little bit older, you really appreciate the elderly. And I don't know what anybody else, I know I just hang on every word they say. You know, there's still people around that their main mode of transport was horse and buggy or walk, you know, that kind of a thing. Before everybody had a TV, before everybody had a car, days like this. Oh, I bet you that was interesting, Janet. Oh my goodness, really interesting. Yes, Donna, and the things that they went through, and we don't even experience today, and we really don't get what they went through. Like when they say they had to walk to school in 3 feet of snow, 3 miles to school, and they had to, they're telling the truth. They're not exaggerating. The hardships, but they made it through. My father was my stepfather, but he raised me. I loved him to death. I really did. And you know where Neripus is, right, Janet? You know where Neripus is? Westfield and all that. We got Neripus, the Neripus River. That's where he was born and grew up at, was out there. And there might have been maybe 4 houses on that whole dirt road. That whole length of that back in the day, right? And at 12 years old, he left home and he hiked across the country at 12 years old. And what he did was he'd hit the farms. And if they were harvesting potatoes, he would get a job for a few days. They'd give him a place to sleep, some food, and he'd move on to another farm. And he'd send money back home. 12 years old. Unbelievable. Oh, I bet. I bet. Both you, Sharon and Christine. Wow. Yeah. Yes, Neripus is really grown up now. Really grown up. But you know what? And I'd say, how come you don't really talk about that time, Dad? When? I said, when you were 12 and you hiked across Canada working on the different farms and stuff to bring money back home. Nothing to talk about. It just worked on. But I feel he had a whole wealth of stories to tell that he just wouldn't talk about. That's what it felt like. Farmers do work the hardest. They really do. Yeah, Donna. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There was a Star Trek episode. I think it was Star Trek. No, wait, it wasn't. It was Sliders. Remember Sliders? They went to this. They come out in this. They went through their sliding thing, and they come out on a planet. And there were buildings. There were signs of habitation, human habitation. There were buildings, and this sort of a thing. And they landed there, and they went into one big building, and it was like a giant computer. The whole world was being run by this giant computer. They just happened to come across. Anyway, there were 2 other humans. There was a little boy and a little girl. And they'd be about between 10, 12 years old, in about there. But not together. One lived someplace, the other lived another place, and they communicated online. That's all. They never met they never met each other. None of that. They're the only 2 humans left on this planet. And anyways, the long story short of it, they wanted to get these 2 kids together, and at the end of it, they showed, I think it was a soccer ball rolling on the ground like that. And then the camera kind of pans back, and there's the little girl, and there's the little boy. And one of the sliders, whoever it was, threw this ball out, and said play and taught them how to play together, how to interact, how to speak. They'd never have been touched before. They don't remember being born. They don't remember anything, just that they were, kind of a thing. And that's basically the world at large today, only there's more boys and girls that are like that, people that'll never meet, you know. Elders did everything different. Yeah. But that was like, we still, like, when I think about that, he was 12 years old, and he just hitchhiked all across the country to make money. He was a worker. He started working real young. He never stopped. He was a hard worker. But you're right about that, though. I mean, there's, you know, there's people I've met years ago online. I've never met them, probably never going to meet them. You know, I'm okay with that. Um, it's not an issue, not really. So yeah, this is Wednesday. I thought it'd be real busy tonight. It's not busy at all, at all, at all. Goodness sakes. Oh. Hello, Diana. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Christine, that's amazing. That's amazing. It gets like that. You know, for a little while, Wednesday nights were for some reason, I don't know, maybe because it's hump day, middle of the week, people looking for a little change up. Wednesday nights here could barely keep up, barely keep up. Busy, busy, busy. That's changed. So I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Donna. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. Hello, Avalon. How you doing? I'll be thinking about you. Won't we, Jennifer? We'll be thinking about Donna tomorrow. Isn't that something? Netflix and chill. You're welcome, Donna. Yes. It is chilly tonight, though, isn't it? It is. Planet Janet there. She doesn't live all that far. We're in the same province. We're at the same end of the province, more or less. So, should be maybe 45 minutes to an hour drive from me. And she lives in a, Quispamsis is very pretty. It's a very pretty area. It's an old Indian name, Quispamsis. I don't remember what it means, though. I know we live, yeah, we live in opposite towns, but the name Quispamsis, where two rivers meet, I knew it was something I couldn't remember. There you go. There you go. Case is in the St. John, right? Yeah, I know a few people that came from my neck of the woods that have been living in Florida for a long time, and if it hits like 68 or 70, they're freezing. And to me, that's a perfect day. Yes. Okay, let's see here. We got another reading. Bear with me. 1 moment. Or something like, let me see here. Oh, it's interact. You usually don't get that many of them. And let me see if your question's in with your interact. Let me see. Okay, there's not. Thank you very much. Susan Oliver. What's your question, Susan? Oh, you've got a sister in Nova Scotia right across the bay from me. Okay. Right on, Jennifer. Susan Oliver. Where are you at, my dear? And you got a brother in Fredericton. Okay. You're looking to expand your business, and this year, what can I expect? All right. I'm assuming you're Susan. Avalon. Wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. See, I don't know how you figure that out. This is for Susan. And she's looking to expand her business this year. And what can she expect? What can she expect? Susan's looking to expand her business this year. What can she expect? You bring some direction and guidance for Susan, please, and thank you. Is that where we're at right now? Hold on a moment. Just let me see. On Environment Canada, it doesn't have Chance Harbor on the list, so I go to the closest is Point Lepreau. -9 here right now. With the wind chill, -12. Winds are north out at 6 kilometers an hour. And in Fahrenheit, that's 16 Fahrenheit. So, 16 Fahrenheit. You've got people all over the Maritimes, Christine. And Susan's looking to expand her business. What can she expect? They said we might be getting a storm on a Sunday, what they call a storm bomb. We've only had one storm this year so far in my neck of the woods. Nova Scotia's a different story. But right where I'm sitting, nope. All right, I'm going to cut right here. Avalon. Six of Pentacles, Susan. Avalon. Six of Pentacles, generosity. Are we going down that cold tonight, Janet? Alrighty, I'll be running my water tonight then. I'm not going through what I went through a couple of weeks ago. At all. That's why I'm feeling the chill. Six of Pentacles. The card of generosity shows you generous of spirit, Susan. We'll get some more answer than that. Hold on a moment. The sixes are being, which is a great card to begin with, all about balance and harmony surrounding you in your life, as for you, your business as well. 69 degrees Fahrenheit where you're at, Christine. I would have all the doors and windows open and loving every minute of it. Anyway, Susan, Avalon, you're going to receive a gift, which may be money or another token of love from someone. It could also be a token of friendship or even just pure straight out support. So any support that it's a given. When this card comes up, you're going to get the support that should you need it, it's there. The money, should this be money? This is going to be feel-good money. This is going to be money to not put in a business. It's not money to pay your bills or do those mundane, miscellaneous, administrative things. This is money for you. It is feel-good money, which is a wonderful thing. You're going to be feeling genuinely grateful as well. Equally, there's a slight chance on the other side you may be the one donating your time, effort, or money. And if you do this with thought and sensitivity. Whether you're giving to an individual, such as a friend who could be struggling, or to an organization, such as a favorite charity. The advice of the card is receive any gift with thanks and with grace. But if you're giving to others, enjoy it, because giving it within itself is its own reward. Keywords are finances and gifts and balance and help, compassion, humility, protection. Just excuse me for one moment. Okay. Oh, I got this tickle. One moment. I'm hearing keep your mind open. I'm hearing that for you. An open mind. Remain realistic in expectations and goals of those expectations of your goals. I'm going to ask here. Okay, so Susan, still within the parameters of one card, one question reading here. She's expanding her business. Is this going to go okay for her? Is this going to work for her in her favor? Expanding her business. That's for Susan. She didn't even hesitate. Look at her kick right in. Is this going to work in her favor? Expanding her current business. Yes. Is she doing the right thing? Going in the right direction? Yes. The card sees you growing as far as your business goes. Steady is the word I'm hearing. Steady business. Moving in the right direction and moving forward. I'm hearing seamless, as in SEAMLESS, seamless. I'm not seeing any spacing. I'm not feeling any spacing, any pulling away, any breaks. No cracks, peels, nor blisters, you might say. I'm seeing you busy. I'm seeing you not over busy. You're not killing yourself. That's where the word steady comes in, that feeling of steady, a continuum. You look happy with what you're doing. I can't see what you're doing, but you look happy with what you're doing. Is that right, Susan? That's nice, though. But I see you straight out busy. There's no doubts. There's no shadows. There's nothing getting in the way. There's nothing slowing you down. There's nothing that's problematic. It's almost like this was the next natural step, is what I'm hearing. The next natural step for you to be taking is the one you'll be taking. It's a given. It's a given. And if you are giving to other people or somebody else, just make sure you're sensitive to, especially if they're needy in the moment. It's like, as Card explained, that maybe a friend who's struggling, just be real sensitive about it. Put yourself in their shoes. You don't want to embarrass them or anything like that. Some people get offended real easy that way, but I'm sure you can do it in a way that wouldn't feel that way. You know, makes them feel good to pay back the gesture. You tell them whenever. If it makes you feel better, whenever. You know, but I'm not waiting for it. I'm not counting on it. But if you feel you want to pay back in some way, whatever. And you're very easygoing about it. I don't know, this thing with your business, the growth is a natural, just a natural process. It's just another step that you'll be walking through and walking over. It is wonderful, Susan. I see you happy, successful, solid. As I said, steady. You're in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, whatever that should be for you. You can do so with confidence. You're in a good place right now within the cosmos, the realm that is your life. You're in a really good place right now. Have no doubts and have no fears. Have no doubts and have no fear. You're really lucky. I'm feeling that for you. You're very, very fortunate. You're working for your fortune. But on the other hand, you're very fortunate in some ways. Wonderful. Welcome back, Jennifer. Where's ours, Jennifer? You could have topped it off a little bit there. That's just wonderful. That's beautiful. It is. Stay logged in. Good Lord. Fill her up. Just put a fresh pot on. Your kettle's on, Janet? You having tea? What kind of tea you having? You're going to have coffee? Okay. That's good because I really see you very calm. You're busy, but you're not overly busy. You're not run ragged. You're very calm and comfortable and smiling as you're working. I got a box of these different teas given to me. When it comes to serious cup of tea, I'm all King Cole all the way. I've tried the PG tips from London, England, whatever, and that's pretty good too. I like my Orange Picos teas, but my buddy there, Carl SF from the group, and this is 3 Christmases in a row, he sent me a box full of gifts. He blows me right away. Just getting the box, and once you get it open, is an experience in itself. It's beautiful. But he sent me a box of teas, and I don't know how many different kinds of teas. The things like, you know, the lavender to help you relax and sleep, and other ones to give you energy. They're really nice. And I just have like a little teacup, and I drink and I just kind of sip on it every now and again. I'll take a tea bag out and say it's not too bad. I like the anise and I like the fennel. Anything with that in it. I like anything with lemon in it as well. Kind of puckers you up. Oh, go away, Janet. That sucks. Okay. Chai tea. Okay. Susan, yeah. I have coffee in the morning. I don't normally have it in the evening. I've had 3 pretty rough days, so, and I'm just wanting to sorry you don't want to hear it, but wanting to have a cigarette and a coffee. So I made a little quarter pot of my Tim Hortons coffee maker. Janet, the gifts are unbelievable. I'll show you the little, I took them out of the pretty box they were in and I put them in an actual tea box. Let me see here. There we go. There's my tea box. I left them in the wrapping paper that he packed them in. Now I've got to see my screen so I can make sure I'm holding it up right. There we go. Look at my lights behind me. They're almost dead. Ah. But here's some. All kinds of them. I've had a few. So, and they came in a beautiful box, and I don't throw his boxes away. I've got them up in my closet in my bedroom, up on the shelf. They're beautiful. I always get 3 or 4 or 5 boxes from him, and they're gorgeous. You just don't throw them away. The box you use for storage and keeping keepsakes and stuff in. Here's one called Lemon Ginger and Manuka Honey, a welcoming cup of spicy, sweet, organic bliss. That's one of them. When you open it, oh, you smell these spices. Puka, a caffeine-free organic lift flushed with cinnamon warmth. I don't know. I haven't had one of those yet. They're fun, though. They're fun. I have fun with them. Here's Puka, Revitalize, a burst of warming organic cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger. They go on and they go on. What is that one? Womankind. Womankind is what it is. Delicate dance of organic cranberry, rose, and sweet vanilla. Womankind. Isn't that funny? Weird. There's cleansing ones in here, detoxing ones. Here's one called 3-Fennel. I've tried one of these. I liked it. Soothing organic, sweet and wild fennel seeds with a fennel leaf. So I like that. I like that flavor. There's an after dinner one. All kinds of them in here. And there's a detox one, yeah. A clean fusion organic anise seed and fennel and cardamom. They go on and they go on. Supreme matcha green. A vital wellspring of organic whole leaf green tea in the finest. Matcha. I don't know what matcha is. No idea. And there's another. I don't know. They go on, and every now and again, I'll make myself a little cup. So the scent is unbelievable. Just unbelievable. If I can place that with one hand without spilling them. There we go. I want to ask you, Janet. Nice blends. Yes, they are. Janet, you weren't in the room at the beginning of this live stream, I don't think. You ever heard of Paul Bro? Oh, much is the finest green tea. Thank you, Sharon. Paul Bro. You grow lemon balm? Oh, I love that stuff. Hard to find in the there's lemon balm, there's lemon verbena, and there's lemon something else. Oh. But I'm wondering, have you ever seen this book before? Your Enlightened Soul. It's quite a hefty book that was given to me, and I didn't even know. And the guy's local. He's from St. John. You don't know of him? No. Okay. He doesn't even look familiar. I don't know why I've never heard of him. Born in St. John, New Brunswick, he studied and practiced esoteric arts combined with psychology for 25 years while traveling and living throughout the world. Within this book, he releases a formula for success, no matter which way it is read. It's quite a heavy book. I don't know why I'm going to get into that and start it, and I had no idea. I seen Carl Parker's name, the artist Carl Parker, he's local, that he had some, and I went, I know Carl, what the hell? So I got to look a little deeper. I don't know Paul Bro, but he's from here, so yes, the verbena, yellow verbena or the lemon verbena is, it's a plant that you just even touch it going by, even if you're walking with the cleanest lemon scent that comes off of it is just beautiful. Really, really, really nice. Really nice. I can't get over how slow it is tonight. This is really, 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 we don't normally get to sit and talk like this. And I don't know about tomorrow. If I get to go to town tomorrow to do a little grocery order or something, it depends how my trip to the town goes. I don't know if I'll be doing readings again tomorrow night or not. I don't know. Okay, verbena's the strongest. That's good to know. If I'm out near the garden centers, I want to try to find one. Oh, really? Cologne. Wow. I love the smell of lemons. I love the color. Color of lemons is, to me, it's one of my favorite colors. If you have a bowl of them on the table, it's like having a bowl of sunshine right in the middle of the table. Every time I look at them, that's what they feel like. But it's delicate, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I have only put in the year Eric died. He died at before Christmas and all that, and that year I tried to do his memory justice by putting the gardens in. It was horrible. Yeah, I grew some stuff, but it's not the way he would have done it. They would have been flourishing. They would have been full. They would have been luscious. They would have been plentiful. This kind of thing. I've never tried the chai tea. I've never tried it. There's a lot of work to gardening, an awful lot, especially like vegetables and stuff. We have flower garden, vegetable garden, and an herb garden. The herb garden's just small, but it's almost like the beds, they give birth to rocks through the winter. I don't understand it because there's nothing that goes near it in the wintertime, any of them. And you go to turn the soil and you've got to stand there for days picking out rocks. It's like, I just did this a year ago. Why are there more rocks? And how did they get in there is beyond me. I don't know. But I tell you, there's nothing like homegrown veggies. One of my favorites, spinach. Love it. Love, 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 love it. And the thing I like about it, it's so hardy. You can be pulling spinach and cutting spinach right up to sometimes second, third week in November before it gets that hard frost and then you lose it. But they're so hardy and so good for you. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy, Janet. It just pisses me off. It's like, I just did this. It took me 3 or 4 days to get the rocks out, and they're all back again in the spring. I don't understand it. You tried just nothing. Is that right, Susan? Yeah. Wasn't a whole lot of manly outdoor stuff. Like, my husband was not mechanical or anything like that. He discovered he could grow stuff. He had a green thumb, and he could. He really could. Unbelievable. And about a year before he died, he started getting into baking. I'd wake up at 3:30, 4 a.m., and I could smell something baking. Oh, I couldn't sleep. I thought I'd get up and Make some cinnamon bread or something like that for breakfast, you know, kind of just like whatever, right? Yeah. Nothing like a fresh picked tomato, a fresh picked carrot, fresh picked beets. Oh my God. The beets, you can pretty much eat the whole thing. The greens, like all of it, right? Oh, they're so good. Oh, maybe. Maybe, Susan. Could be. But it's a lot of work. The weeding, the bugs. We never sprayed our stuff with any kind of repellent or anything. So, but it does take, and I didn't put any garden in last year at all. I didn't bother. It's all overgrown. So if I want to put a garden in this spring, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Overrun with raccoons. Peppermint oil. That sounds nice. Peppermint oil. Hi, Chioma. Jennifer might have stepped off for a second. I'll get it for you. Let's see. Oh, there we go. No, she's Jennifer on the ball. I should know better. Thanks, Jen. Mmm. Oh, the peppermint oil for the bugs. Yes. Oh, you guys are making me want to garden this year. Maybe I will. It'll only do me good and be good exercise. It'll kill me, but I'll do it. You hiding with your coffee? Good night, Kathy Bowering. Thank you. No, thank you for being here. Truly, thank you for being here. Come by anytime. Oh, you can do that too. You can. I could do that here. This whole side of my house is my kitchen and my living room. It's an open concept. And it's all, well, let me get into my camera so I can see what I'm trying to. Windows like this, all the way across the house, all on this side. Like there's 3 windows, 1, and then there's 2, 3. Then there's the door. That's all glass, and then there's 3 more down there. And I get the southern sun here, so I've got it here all afternoon. Today was cold. I had to shut my heat off because the sun was so bright. It warmed up the living room. I said it's getting too warm. I need to shut the heat off. Yay! That's not a complaint, you know. Do you, Janet? Yeah, and my place is, what is it? 750 square feet. I've got 3 bedrooms, kitchen, living room combined. You know, full bathroom, kind of. It's just perfect for me. Maybe one other person. That's it. You couldn't get any more in here comfortably. So you got a window in your roof. You got a skylight. Oh, you lucky. But yeah, I could probably get away with that. And put the, you know, I could have the big pots, the big pots, fill them. I got a big table that I put over there in front of the way. I could probably grow several things. With a couple of pots, we get enough sun all winter long, I'm sure. Okay, you're a little bit bigger than I am. I'm pretty sure it's 750. I don't think it's 850. I think it's 750. Trying to remember, because Eric measured it one day. He was smart that way. I wouldn't know where to begin. So, but that's a nice, comfortable space. 900 square feet's comfortable. That's a good size. But gardening and stuff, it does take work. You have to be diligent. Like Eric, every day when he stopped working outside the house, he worked around. He worked in the yard every day. Wintertime, summertime, it didn't matter. He was outside in the yard, and he'd work for 3 or 4 hours. He said, there's always something to be done. So he was diligent with the gardens, and he put flower pots with the flowers, a lot of marigolds, things like that. And he placed them strategically around the property. Flower box out front. He put stuff growing in there, and he would weed faithfully. And he just, in the gardens, they're not very big, but I mean, they look so neat. And they were enough for just 2 of us. We didn't need any more. Oh, that would be beautiful, Sharon. Oh, that would be beautiful. Oh, nice. I have to be sitting here to see everything. There's the east over here. So the sun comes up there, the moon comes up and then swings around. I can watch it till it gets behind me. So and it heads for the west and everything sets over there. But I see the sunrise, I see the moon rise. We don't get much of a sunset here because there's a mountain over here. It kind of blocks it. So a circle shape, that's really nice. You have plans drawn up for your garden. Okay. Okay, I'm just waiting to see it. I don't know why it's taking so long, Chioma. I think it came in. But yeah, you're here. You're in here, Chioma. Thank you so much. How generous. Thank you, thank you. There it is. Yeah, it's all coming in now. Okay. And the question you have, Chioma, needs spirit direction. My boss wrote me up for a very petty thing that I do not do. I'm in the process for looking for other work. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do for you, Chioma, and see if we get spirit to come forward here and give you some direction. Chioma's looking for another job. Her boss wrote her up for something that she does not do. Something very petty, but she is not going to put up with that because it's not true. For Chioma, what should Chioma do? She needs a little direction. Could you give us a point her in the right direction? The way she thinks, the way she feels, what you should do. One more run through here for you, Chioma. Okay. Hear that crunching? That's Stewie eating. God, good. He's noisy. He's noisy, I tell ya. There. Okay, there. Right now you're feeling restrictions within your job. The Eight of Swords reflects that. And it does show things on your mind, decisions to be made, changes to imply. I'm feeling a sense of restriction here is what the card is showing. It's acknowledging how you're feeling. It sounds like Stewie has, or he needs them, either one. I've got Stewie right now on the, and this is from a friend of mine, and he's been working on this recipe for 5 years. And he's even got cancer patients that are coming to him. And it's the cannabis oil. Just a couple little, You can use it on your pets or anything. There's no THC in this oil. You don't get stoned or high off of it at all. You don't even know you've taken it. And I started taking it just a dropper down at the quarter mark at night. 1 quarter mark. And it's supposed to cure whatever's gone wrong in you. And Stewie's not been well for a long, long time. And actually got Stewie from him and one of his cats. He's a cat lover. Rescues all the cats. And anyways, we got Stewie on the oil. And hoping that that improves him a little bit. He is 13, 14 now. He is getting older. But he had a stroke there, over a year ago. He's never looked the same. He's still very aware of everything. He still has a good appetite, and all that. He just looks kind of, It is good for many things. He's told me he's got 5 people that have cancer, and it's terminal. And all of them were their life expectancy has been extended because of the oil. Doctors have said to some of these people, "What are you doing?" Because we're talking tumors, different parts of the body, and the tumor's shrinking down to almost nothing. He's got 2 men. One of them's 78, and he said, and he was doing the 78-year-old thing, like hunched over, shuffling his feet when he walked. It wasn't no time at all. 6, 7, 8 months. And not only was he walking like a younger man again, no more shuffling, he had good high color, and he looked like he had taken 20 years off of his life. And my friend said he couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. He was one of the ones, they extended his life out by another year. They said, you keep doing what you're doing, you're not going to have any problems at all. So it's amazing stuff. It's good for infections, if you got an infection in your body. He said the only area it doesn't work real well in is brain cancer. For some reason, the brain cancer, I don't know what it is, he said, but it just doesn't seem to work very well. But other tumors, other cancers, infections, all kinds of things like this, arthritis. So it's a little pricey, but I bought 1 little batch from him. But I said using the eyedropper thingy, the dropper, and the cat only gets 4 drops. I give it to him about 6 o'clock at night and just put it on his food. 4 drops, that's it. That's all he gets. And I'm seeing slight changes in him already. I just want him to be comfortable for the rest of the days that he has left. So with this 8 of Swords, Chia. This 8 is representing change for you, Chia, some kind of a change. And this 8, it sees you on the brink of that change as you realize the way that you're being restricted by your circumstances, and this does apply to work or even a relationship. The card often shows a relationship on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment. Another meaning is being bound by way too much responsibility. The advice of the card is to get practical and see that you are the one. There's the spirit right there. Become practical, grounded, logical, and realize completely and fully, Chioma, that you are in control of your own future. You are in control, not anybody else. Regardless even of what others may think or others could be telling you, you're in the driver's seat. Don't let anyone that's trying to persuade you to go against something doesn't feel natural, doesn't feel right, it feels uncomfortable. You need to follow your own heart, your own instincts is what you need to do. You can free yourself as well by being less tolerant of the demands of others. If you have people like that in your life, you don't have to tolerate anything you don't want to tolerate. And if there's people like that in your life, you really don't need anybody like that in your life. The keywords, Chioma: separation, fear, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. The thing with this card, Chioma, this is the worst end of it if you allow it to overtake you and take control of your life, and for you to be influenced by exterior people and the circumstances and allow them to influence you. This is what will happen. Burdens, a lack of vision, feeling stuck. But you're on the verge of change because why? Because your frame of thinking, is changing. It's more directed inward, and you're looking and you're saying to yourself, I don't have to put up being treated this way. I don't have to take people trying to overlord it on me. I don't have to follow somebody or something just because. You want something, a substance in your life. This place is not doing it for you. It shows you on the verge of making the change. Look for other work? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely look for other work. Take your time in doing so. But what's happening with you now on the job, and little things like that happening, being written up for something mundane and stupid, it's just going to escalate from there. It's going to snowball little by little by little to the point you'll have it's not a self-confidence. It is to a point, but no sense of self. When you go into a job and you're doing your job, and if you're losing a sense of yourself, sense of your own rights and your own place, it's time to backtrack out. It's time to get out of there. Let me ask Lilith if there's something better in store for you, because I think there is. Because that's what I'm feeling. You're doing the right thing right now, Chioma. Start looking for other ways of employment. All right. Okay, Lilith, we're still on the one question card for Chioma. Things aren't going well for her at work, and she's feeling like she should be looking for another job. So should Chioma be looking for employment elsewhere? Due for an employment change, I believe. Because if you stay where you are, Chioma, the restrictions are just going to get tighter and tighter. And you know what? You'll be going to work every day just for the sake of working and getting nothing else out of it, just to earn that paycheck to keep the roof over your head. It's time for you to look while you've got the luxury here to look. It's easier to find a job if you already have a job and go out and find another, so you can make that transition for yourself as smoothly as possible. Start being diligent about finding a new place for you to work. Be diligent about it. This is your bottom line. This is your mental health, your emotional health, even physical health, to improve your working situation. We spend something like, I don't know, but when I was working, it felt like I spent 80% of my day at work. 20% was spent at home. Not a good thing, but that's usually reality for more people than not. And you need to be happy, or at the very least comfortable, with the people that you work with and you interact with every day. There starts to be a problem, especially with a supervisor or a boss, and they're not in your camp, they're not on your team. It's time to move. It's time to move. And to do better for yourself. And the only one that can make that change for you is Chioma. It's Chioma. Is Chioma going to find another job? Is this going to fit her better? Will she be happier at this other place of employment? How much longer before Chioma finds another job? Now, find something that's going to play into her life a lot more comfortably. Are we looking at, we'll go out there. We'll say, I'm going to go way out there. Will she have another job, a better job within 6 months? Will she have another job, a better job within 6 months? Let's be a little more brave. Will Chioma have a job within the next 5 months? Even sooner, that's wonderful. How about the next 4 months? Will Chioma find a new place of employment within the next 4 months? We can go a little closer. Will Chioma find a new place of employment, a new job, what's better fit for her within the next 3 months? Will Chioma find a better place to work, a better job within the next 2 months? There's a switch. No. So within 3 months then? Yes. Wonderful. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, you leave that company. You need to leave. You need to start looking for another company altogether, because this kind of crap that you're putting up with now will follow you into different divisions within the company if you stay. No, don't look within the company. You need to make a clean break. No, Chioma, thank you so much, and I hope this was a help. You just need to apply yourself a little bit. It's time. It's time for you to make that change. All right? If you want to be happy in your own life, you've got to make that change. And you're going to make it within 3 months. Within 3 months. Take your time. Don't feel panicked. You'll be doing yourself a big favor. And the next job that comes up, you could very well be at for the next 10 to 15 years. So there you go. It is crazy. But this is where you spend the majority of your waking hours is at work. You need to be comfortable there. You need to be happy there. You need to be your own best friend and do what's best for you. And I believe you will. I truly believe you will. I do. I have a good feeling about it. And there won't be any panic. There won't be any pressure. You'll make the transition from one job into the other very smoothly. And you'll say, I should have done this a long time ago. You know? So be fussy. Treat yourself as if you were your own child and that you want the best of the best for your own child. That's how you need to treat yourself. Only the best. Thank you, Chioma. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Good feelings all the way around for you as well. Yeah. Stop asking me for a cell phone number. Piss off. Pissy offy. I know with the, my friend sells the oil, and he also has perfected a salve as well. He said he's going to try to get smaller jars so he can lower the price and people can have a choice. Because the little jars he has now, they're $35 for one. And he said he wants to, try to reach the market where everybody can afford it. But it's great for healing. I had 1 or 2 or 3, can barely see them now. 3 nips from the dog. He scratched me, and this one here is almost cleared up. And I put that salve on like that, at night. It starts out hard, and then you put it in the palm of your hand, and you just do this. It turns to oil instantly. It's weird. You can rub it your face, your knee, wherever. But it's a great healing agent, I'll tell you that. It's pretty good stuff. Oh my. Hello, the Manitoba 11. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to. Oh my. Be interesting, wouldn't it, Linda? Yeah. Do it when you feel comfortable. Don't do it when you're scared. Do it when you're comfortable, when you feel like, okay, another night or something even. You know what I'm saying? But he's been gone an awful long time. It's a long time for you, too. Yes, when he's home. And I got my other Linda friend. Got to be careful with that name. Um, she's interested. She's got a lot of problems. She said, "You let me know how it works for you and for Stewie. And if you're getting results," she said, "then I'll buy some." So she's waiting for my report back on it. It's also a great pain reliever. That salve, if you got, I don't know, a toothache or something, you just spread that in there. It's just that we're lucky that we can do this legally now, because even the oil, would have been as illegal as the rest of it, right? I'm thinking of you. Yeah, I will. And there's really no flavor to it. Very light oil on your tongue, I just take a quarter of a dropper. Um, yes, I took my dose earlier. I gave the cat some. He's still compliant. I wouldn't even need to put on his food. If I opened his mouth, he would take it anyway. Um, so it almost seems like a quarter of a dropper. Doesn't seem like anything to me. So I don't know much about it. I'd have to research, can I take more than that if I feel I could take more than that, kind of a thing. What I wanted to do is hopefully shrink that cyst that's inside my hip. So, yes, Stewie would. He's so laid back. If I went like that, how you get them to open, he would. He'd suck on it. I know he would. I have it too, and so does my friend. He has osteoarthritis as well. It's in his spine, degenerative disc disease. I have the same thing. He's been taking oil, I don't know how long, and the doctor's done x-rays on his back and said, your back's shot, the whole spine is shot. He's a motorcycle mechanic and has been his whole life. So yeah, you can see that. And not only that, they breathe in a lot of gunk as well when they're working and all of that. He said all that's cleared up. He said to the doctor said your back's a mess, blah, blah, blah. He says, well, I can touch my toes. He said, you cannot. He goes, yeah, I can put my palms flat on the floor. As a matter of fact, look. The doctor couldn't believe it. He said, you shouldn't be able to do that. And at least with not some pain. He said, I don't feel any pain at all. His lungs have cleared up. He feels better that way. Big, big difference. Isn't that something, Jen? Wow. I don't know what my friend calls his salve or whatever. I don't know, but he said you can use it. You can put it in your mouth. You can put it on your skin for whatever you want to use it for. Good stuff, as they say. Good stuff. You know, that's a lot, Jennifer. I wish I had. Um, it may get rid of scars, minimize them anyway. I wish I had a she shed out in my. I've got a potting shed, but it's. I'd like to have a little she shed. I could go in there and probably make some stuff up myself. Do you know what I mean? Get everything that I need. That would be my work area, that sort of a thing. Yeah. I don't have the dry skin, but yeah. Okay. 30 milligrams CBD. Really? So, do you topically apply it, Janet? Do you topically use it? I know that with my friend, he applies it topically for his back, on his spine. Um, he had severe arthritis too. It was pretty bad. He suffered terrible with it. He says his arthritis is all gone. He had a huge plantar's wart in the heel of his foot in the bottom. 5, 6 years, every week, once a week. Off to Milledgeville to the doctor. They'd get in there and they'd freeze it and they'd start digging it out. And he went through this once a week for the last 5 or 6 years. So while he's talking about all the different benefits, I said, okay, how's your foot? What about my foot? He forgot all about it. I said, the planner's wart. We've been running that every friggin' week for the last 5 or 6 years. He says, is gone. What is gone? He said. I know, I drove him to the doctor's appointments a few times. He didn't want to take the bike. He's got a whole yard full of motorcycles. And so I've taken him a couple of times, dropped him off, picked him up, and he'd come out limping. He'd limp all week long. And now he said, watch. He starts stomping his feet on the kitchen floor, dancing around. He said, I don't have any pain anywhere, and that plantar's wart is finally gone. That blew me away. That really blew me away. What the hell is that, Jennifer? Epidural necrosis. Okay. Hmm. He should try it. It's not like he's going to get stoned or anything like that. He's not going to get high off of it. But that's what my friend did. He just applied it to his spine. He said you put a little bit there every day and you rub it in, you know. I'm looking to try it. I've been rubbing it into I rub it into my hands. By rubbing it into my nails, I'm trying to get them healthy again so I can get them long and growing again. And I don't know. Time will tell. Maybe for some people sharing, yeah, it would work that, acupuncture for myself. If the salve worked, I would use the salve. You don't have to leave your home. It doesn't cost you, you know what I mean, other than the salve, right? So if you look online, Linda, you might be able to find it. Just Google it. CBD oil, salves, everything else should come up with it. Everybody orders that stuff online now, pretty much. Pretty much. Thank you, Avalon. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for taking part in the readings as well. Wish you the best. I think we might as well wrap her up. What do you think, Jennifer? I don't think it's going to get any busier. Not at this time of night, it won't. We'll just cut her down a half an hour early. You like the talking? Yeah, me too. What a slow night, though. I'm surprised we lasted this long. Really. This is the last call for readings. Anybody wants a reading in here tonight? If not, you'll have to wait till the next night we come back. See, I wish I could hear your voices. I wonder if they'll ever get this developed to that point where you can actually have a real-time instant relay chat where you can talk. That way I could hear everybody else too. That would be really, really cool. I wish you could do my nails. Oh my God. Yeah. See, the problem when I'd have to have my own kit at home like you do and do my own. That'd be the only way I'd be able to keep them up. Because I got those done. They cost me $65, and I couldn't get back to get the fill-ins. Had to let them grow out and just keep cutting them. Yeah, collective Skype. I always, from the time I was like 14, 15, I always had nice manicured fingernails. Always. Yeah, we'd all be talking at once. We'd be talking, it's like they call that stepping on each other. For sure. Oh my goodness. But I wish we could do that. I wish we could all speak. That would be the ultimate, I think. Janet, are you seeing any signs of spring out where you're at? My son's he's in Sussex, he's seen 3 robins last week, all on the same day. You're lucky, Janet. I hate you already. I'm real hard on my hands. I don't wear rubber gloves. I do all my dishes by hand and all that stuff, so I'm really hard on my hands. But I've been seeing signs of spring here already. I got pine siskins in my arm. I only get them early spring. I don't get them through the summer so much, and I don't get them, and they're not here in the winter time. Pine siskins, I think I had a couple red poles, and they're a winter bird. I'm not surprised to see them. What else have I seen that's very spring-like? I still have deer wandering around in my yard, and that's so wrong. There should be yarding right into spring, and they're out wandering around. That's just so wrong. It's not right. Hi, Joni. How you doing? Yeah, it's a little weird. They're normally don't. The pine siskins like early spring. We get them and then they kind of move on. Not feeling too bad at all tonight. Thank you very much, Joni. Around here, it's not like that. They yard. And once they leave early winter, they don't come back till spring, till like April. You know, you start to see them wander back out. No way, Sharon. I'm just laughing. A friend of mine said, because there's no secret, unless you're not around very much, that I started in October trying to manifest an open winter for this year because I'm just tired of it. Um, yes, that's right. That's yeah. That's why I wasn't surprised to see them at all. Not at all. But I've been concentrating on that, and then I let it go for a bit. When I let my guard down, then we had that storm that Sunday that came in. It's the only storm we've had. Um, and a friend of mine said was it last week, Thursday and Friday. She was like, "This is more like spring weather. You kind of overshot it and overdid it just a little bit, Natalie, with the open winter. Oh my God, it's so warm out, you know." I said, "Whoops." You have apple trees that are budding? No flippin' way. No way. Oh my goodness. Really? Um, what is an ear infection? Well, you could Google it, be the best thing. Usually it's retaining some kind of inner ear balance. And I'll say that, I'm just realizing it now because I've had an inner ear infection for a few weeks and the ringing is letting up. In my ears, the ringing is letting up. I can't believe that, the apple trees. Oh my God. That's unbelievable, Janet. That's unbelievable. Yeah, you got to be careful with lilac trees and stuff. If you cut them back too much, they won't come back. But yeah, the apple tree is budding this early. I'm just wondering what's going to happen there. Unless we overall got a full blown spring by the end of February, it might be okay. I don't know. But there's going to probably be an interruption in there with the colder temperatures and whatnot. That could really, yeah, it's been a very mild winter. And guess what the Farmer's Almanac called for? The winter from hell for everybody. It never happened. So when I read that back in October, I said, no flipping way. No, the universe and I, the cosmos and I are going to stand in a long talk, and it's going to be a talk every day. So far, knock on wood, so far so good. Well, that's good. I know someone that had a property. They probably had a good acre, and the whole property was lined, like a fencing effect, with lilac trees, right? All the way around. Except where her driveway and her walkway was, it would break. There was a break in there so they could get in and out. The rest of the whole prop, just gorgeous. So come spring, property was beautiful. And she hired this guy to trim her trees. You know what he did? He cut every lilac tree down like that to the stump, killed every one of them. Killed every last one of them. She was devastated. Jeez. See, it's too bad there wasn't some way to physically protect them, cover them, if you could, kind of thing. But gee, oh, it was gorgeous. He killed every one of them. Oh, really, Jennifer? Fire blight. Yeah, okay. Mm-mm. Yeah, it did though. I'm sure you've seen it, Janet. Farmer's Almanac all over the news, all over the internet. Winter from hell, severe snowstorms, back-to-back snowstorms, one on top of the other, the whole winter, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, not in my backyard. I'm still missing, too, the summer nights. Yeah. I'm missing sitting out with a cup of tea outside. I still do it. Not at minus 20, mind you. But in my backyard, I don't get a lot of wind. So we get a sunny day. It gets trapped in here. It's very warm. I can sit on my deck with a cup of tea if I want, you know, and be very, very comfortable. So, you know what I predicted? I predicted we're going to have all our storms in March. And that's a good thing. Because they can be severe, but they don't last. There's the thing. The snow doesn't last long in March. Oh, really? The sun's been spectacular. Even the lighting outside is more like a spring lighting. You look out and you go, it's full-blown spring. The sun is incredible. I call it an open winter. We've had one storm so far, and we're at the end of January. That is just amazing. Just amazing. It's been an easy one, but I think we're going to get all our storms in March, if we get them at all. When I was a kid growing up, February was the year that everybody feared. It was the month that everybody feared was February. It was just brutal. February's growing up as a kid were brutal. The cold, the blizzards, the snow, oh my God, it never ended. So they're not like that so much anymore. No, I think it's the other way. It's in like a lamb, out like a lion. Ah. And everybody always hopes at the wintertime that it comes in like a lion and leaves as a lamb. Nice, easy, gentle departure from winter kind of a thing. But I think any storms that we didn't get, will probably, if they're coming, they're going to come in March. But it's not a big deal. It's not an issue. So, but so far I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. It's a nice, easy, open winter, just the way we like them. Yeah, last call for readings, everybody. It's the last call. It'll be the last one for tonight. Rain's better than snow any day. That's right. You don't have to shovel the rain. You don't. I like the open winters because they're easier. They're safer. They're just nicer. You get out more, especially when you're older. Like, I'm not into skidooing and tobogganing and all that stuff. But I am into walking around my yard or going for a little walk to the beach and stuff like this during the winter, if the weather permits. So the open winters make it more easy for people like me to have access to outside. I go out for the vitamin D because last year I had a really bad vitamin D deficiency. She said most people are like 71, 75. That's the number. And she said, you're like 24, 23. You're severely depleted. I'm like, I've got the sun in my house every day when it shines. I have to shut my heat off. That's so warm because of the sunshine. She said, it doesn't matter. You got to be outside in the direct. So, nice. That's nice, Janet. They don't. That's what I'm saying. Let all the storms come in March. They don't last because April's right behind it. You know, we get the odd snowstorm in April every once in a while. It's not a big deal. We know it's going to be gone. That's right. That's right. I mean, winter starts, and I did it this year too, and I've been doing it. When it first starts to fall, I'll go out several times during the storm and sweep it. Before it hardens or gets heavy or wet, I'll sweep it. Try to keep my deck and my stairs as clean as possible. So, But it's going by fast. Some people find that January has been painfully long. I'm like, where did it go? You know, and I'm not a busy person, not that way. But I found January's been pretty quick. But I don't know if I could live anywhere where there wasn't a drastic change in the seasons. I don't know. I'm used to the 4 seasons here. So even northern New Brunswick, I mean, they've got snow up there, but not like they would normally have. They're the ones that get the big dumping. Down here in southwestern, the last 3 years here, we seem to get more freezing rain than anything else right here on the coast. I can't wait. Oh, just can't wait. I do. I take vitamin D3. I know, Janet. I'm talking to you guys, but my brain's floating off to nice, warm, comfortable summer afternoons and summer evenings. Oh, yeah, true enough. Is that right, Linda? Yeah. Yeah, more freezing rain than anything. But we haven't even had any rainstorms, not really. We had one this past, when was it? I think it was the weekend, Sunday, I think it was, something like that, but just because to see what it's like, yeah. Yeah. Hello, Jolene. How you doing? I inspired butterfly. That's another thing. Um, mm, you live in the dream. Haha. Yeah, I've been having a trouble with streaming. I think I may have to do the 12 monthlies for February the old way. I used to do them. I know most people prefer it that way. But what's happening with the live streams, we get that damn blackout within the first minute or so. So anybody going in to watch a replay on a live stream, they see the screen go black and they go, well, that was interesting. And then they just leave. They don't, it only lasts for a second, but nobody knows that. The other thing is when I shut down and I finish a stream, they're not shutting down. Looking at them earlier, what I've been doing is going in and deleting the live streams. For the mini readings, I just go in because they're two that ran for 11 hours. Oh yeah, I'm not even online. I'm in bed sleeping, everything's shut right off. One ran for 86 hours. Can you imagine a live stream? It didn't shut down for 86 hours. There was no way. I didn't know it still ran. I would have went in and just pulled it out, deleted it. So, yeah, salt air and sand between your toes. Yeah. Look, Janet, there are days. Cabana boy or two. That's funny. Um, there are days in the summer I just get called to the beach. I have to go. I get down there. Even in spring where you gotta wear a jacket, fall, you gotta wear it doesn't matter if I get called and it's a beautiful day. I've fallen asleep down there. Thank God the dog's on the leash, you know, kind of thing. So I make sure the dog can't. That was when I had TT, but she's gone. But the little bear, I may have to take a leash if I ever tend to want to do that. But I have fallen asleep because there's nobody on the beach but me. I'm the only one. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more refreshing than doing that. Nothing more. You wake up and you've been out and you've been sleeping in the fresh air like that, and it's just so revitalizing. It's amazing. Just amazing. You can hear the sound of the surf. I always do that on an outgoing tide. I don't want to do it on an ingoing tide because, like I said, yeah, one of these days I'm going to fall asleep here and the tide's going to be coming in and I'm going to be feeling my feet and legs getting wet. So, But I love it down there for that reason. I won't go to a public beach. No use for them. We're 10 minutes and counting. 10 minutes and counting. So if this screen disappears and somebody comes back to look at the replay on it, when you see the black screen, don't take off. It only lasts a minute, and then the reading continues on. So tonight, if the stream won't shut off, I'll come back in and delete it. That was crazy. Thank you, Jennifer. Everything's closed for the night. But I'll keep an eye on it. If it behaves, I'll leave it. So, but I think I'm going to, because of that problem, I'm going to have to do it old school. It's the only way I know that the readings are going to be posted and they'll be viewable and, you know. Thanks, Jennifer. Ditto to what Jennifer said. Yeah, you're about to get busy with something, Linda. Love you. It's something that's going to make you happy. Put in the time. You're feeling useful and productive again. I'm still seeing that for you. But Google the CBD oil, cannabis oil. Just Google it, or any address bar. Just type it into your address bar. And there's I asked about shelf life on the salve, on the cannabis salve. Doesn't go bad. Doesn't go bad at all. Long shelf life. So, good stuff. It's good stuff. A lot of people swearing by it, you know. I'd like to know if I could take a little more than what I take, though. So mote it be. Amen, sister. That's right. Thank you, Jenna, for being here. It was interesting. Very interesting. Stop by any time. Beautiful. That's right, Sharon. Yeah, a lot of people are buying it online, or you go to a cannabis dispensary, even one of the medical ones, maybe, that kind of a thing. So, I think I'm going to have a nice cup of tea, some toast, get my jammies on, watch some more Ice Road Truckers. Take care, Janet. We'll see you soon. I think that's about it, everybody. It's time to say nighty-night. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Here at Bay of Fundy Fortunes, the Bay of Fundy, home to the highest tides in the world. I can take more, can I? I'll just get mine and show you guys what I got. I don't have a proper bottle. I bought the eyedropper. They call them eyedroppers. I don't know, just a dropper. And it's a plastic one. It's not a glass one. I wanted a bottle with, you know, that you could screw it shut. Keep the dropper in the bottle. Oy vey. So I had a jar at home, so we cleaned the jar up really well, sterilized it, the whole bit. And that's it right there. So Stewie gets 4 drops, and I take a quarter of the dropper. And that quarter mark is right. I got some spelt here on the bottom. Where is it? Where'd my quarter mark go? Couldn't have wore off. Oh my gosh, it did. It wore right off that. Well, what do you get? What do you expect? Anyway, I only take just above that little line right there, and I take it at night. It's about a quarter of. And that's the oil. And I don't know why it's doing that. I must have spilt some somewhere. I don't know. Look at that. Oh well. It doesn't go to waste at all. Good night, Janet. Thank you. 4 to 8 drops safely, Sharon? Okay. I take a quarter of, it's more than 4 to 8 drops. I give 4 drops to the cat, but it's about a quarter here. So, yeah, the stupid, oh, it's dripping everywhere. No taste. If you really stop and taste, there's a slight taste of coconut. It's just an aftertaste. It's very, very, if somebody didn't tell me, I wouldn't have noticed. Put it that way. I wouldn't have noticed at all. So, there. Okay. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. Remember to keep peace in your hearts. You can share your love and your light out with the rest of the people in your world. That's very important. Make sure your integrity is up front and center. Always make a conscious choice between the good and the better. Live your life with integrity first. You're living beneath the microscope of our beautiful universe. It's watching, it's listening, it's taking notes. Always try to be the best person that you can be. Always. And again, coming to you from Chance Harbor, New Brunswick in Canada. The highest tides in the world right in my backyard. Yes, sir. And wishing you all the best. And I'll see you all back here another day or two. So we'll try to get in. All right. No, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste, everybody. Keep it real. Thank you guys for all being here. Appreciate your presence and just hanging out. It was a lot of fun tonight and informative. We'll do it again very soon. Goodbye for now, everybody.